my voice. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. We're back in Firelink. Back in Dark Souls 3. A few bits of outstanding business. I believe we did find an Estus shard at one point. In the original Dark Souls, or Dark Souls Remastered, whatever it is, I think you used the Estus shards at a bonfire to increase your Estus. Then in Dark Souls 2, I think you used them at the Fire Keeper to increase your Estus. Now Andre has it, for some reason. Andre is now the Estus man. Good for him.
Well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
'Tis good to see ye in good health, Andre. And so muscular, but we won't mention that. Alright, reinforce Estus. Yes. Lovely. Assuming I can't do it again.
Be
Yes.
careful. I don't want to.
That's very kind of you, Andre. So we're still rocking the, all on the health Estus, none of the FP blue bar Estus. I do believe that's called FP, or focus points, instead of mana in this one. And it is sort of interesting, too. I was doing a little experimentation, last evening, if I can get a little intimate with you for a moment. TMI. I was doing some experimentation about the focus points and skill points and stuff. It seems like every weapon... Let's show you, in fact, right here. Every weapon has a skill, the third thing down, like hold or charge or quick step, war cry, spin bash, etc. In this one, I think that's a new thing, that each weapon has some sort of special skill. Like this one is hold, and it doesn't cost any focus points to actually hold. You can move around in this position, but then the focus points will be used if you strike while holding, which affects the power of the strike. So you can really role play as a samurai using the skill, or whatever you would like to do. Or in this example, I think the Thrall Axe with Quick Step. It just gives you this little step ability, so you can get past a trap, or you could roleplay as Patches. I'm gonna kill you with an axe. It'd be great. So I was just playing around with those last night. So if you want to use your skills in addition to spells, I think spells also take focus points, but those weapon skills are a non-sorcery based, non-pyromancy use for those focus points. So even if you're like a pure melee character, you can still take advantage of some mana. It's kind of fun. Okay, let me double check that we can't afford another level here.
Very well.
We just bought one last time.
Then touch the taken.
33 to the next one.
Farewell.
That's
Ashen
understandable. Let's head back to the Undead Settlement. Good morning. So good to see you all there. And I am hanging in there today. Happy it's a Friday. Hope you all are doing well. Jump back to the Undead Settlement to see if we can skirt past that rather large congregation we were fighting last time and make some actual progress. Okay. We got the guy at the door. We can likely leave him and his dogs alone as we progress through this. I don't think they will chase us deeper. Which makes these guys the first that I actually need to take care of. And then if if I recall correctly, there's a guy waiting to ambush up here. There he is. Alrighty. And then there's a couple of guys down here. And moving on. So there's the congregation. I think we've already cleared out all the items and whatnot we need from that area, so I'm just going to skirt past them. I'm going to go this way. Maybe take these guys out. Just in case. Oh, no, I can't resist. Excuse me. I'm just going to... Yeah, there we go. Hello, gentlemen. Right in the face. How unfortunate for my face. Oh, nice. Now I have one. Watch out, everyone's face. Alright, item to pick up. I'll happily desecrate that corpse, sure. Ooh, he's got a great sword. Oh, and much more health than the others. Interesting. Like a little boss thrall. Tiny king. Good for you. I'm gonna treat each individual bird as an enemy until I know otherwise. That's just my real-life plan. Ah, it's a bird! Enemy! No. I'm sure there are many, many lovely birds out there who do not wish me harm. I just haven't met any of them yet. 1 second here. Starting to descend into the gravelly pit. Ahem. I'm back now. Let's sip a little Estus before I make any bad decisions. Wow, that is quite a ways down. Like there's guys all the way at the basin there. The verticality of this one is quite impressive. I'm gonna assume you're cool. Your friends up there, not so much. Not so cool. Okay, try to avoid explosive barrels wherever possible. Ah, that's a big guy with a big pot. And seemingly no escape from the big pot guy. Do you wanna talk about this? Maybe decide a different direction you and I could go as friends? No? But what if we were actually friends? In another reality? What if you and I could just enjoy that delicious stew pot full of decapitated heads and feet? You know, decapitated feet. My favorite delicacy. Fine. We'll be enemies. No, fine. You've made your decision. Alright, let's see if we can get those souls back. Someone's always gotta come along and spoil the momentum. Usually it's me. How weird. And we're back. Effectively back. So it may be that I am not supposed to go that way, or it may be that I'm just supposed to be better at fighting the large pot man. So many possibilities here. Darn. Wasn't expecting that somehow. Okay, so this way definitely leads over there. Let me check something before we fall into the same trap as last time. Actually, let me see if my souls are out in the courtyard. Ah, I completely forgot about this guy. Sorry, little king. I neglected you. Alright, where are they exactly? There was like a blow dart guy back there last time. Where is the blow dart guy? That must be him up there. Oh well. Okay, so my souls are not in the courtyard. They must be all the way back and around. Which is fine. I'll take those. And then I'll just get out of here. Just get out of your hair. We don't have to be friends. No, I've learned. I've learned my lesson about trying to force friendship on you. And now I'm down here. My cowardice has led me into the sewers. Please dodge. There we go. It's a lot of fog. Is something going to, race out of it, I wonder? Something's peeking. There he is. Yikes. Okay. I'll take a ring. Thank you, sir. The sewer mist does not appear to be damaging me or my equipment. Never can be too sure. and we're free. We've made it out of the Elder Scrolls tutorial area. Now where am I? Is the question. Oh, lovely. It doesn't matter where I am as long as there is a bonfire there. Okay, so where am I heading? Do I want to get further towards this church structure or deeper into town? I suppose it will all become clear to me in time. As I get ambushed over and over again betwixt the shoulder blades. There's all sorts of items hanging around on balconies and such that I have no clue how to get. A lovely hoarder house. Could find myself at home here quite easily. Just gonna slip past Harley Quinn here. Oh, calm down, priest. You're freaking everybody out. There's the priest. Please stop chuckling. Your chuckling is frightening the children. Oh, man. That's too bad. Good thing there was that bonfire back there, or I would have no idea how to, get back to where I am. I've not been paying attention to my surroundings. Okay, let's see if we can get that back. Back from the Teehee priest. I'm sure he has many more curses from God to deliver my way. Right in the back. Right in whatever part of this shape equates to your back. There you go. Oh, thank you for the Titanite. I appreciate that. Your sacrifice will be well used to supplement my equipment. All manner of dead ends in town. This being one of them. One of the very deadest of ends I've seen thus far. There we go. More Titanite for the great pile. I built a little shrine to Andre out of shards of Titanite. Yes? Can I help you in some way? Go on, take a poke. I'll wait. saw him coming and still managed to get ambushed. A whip. Great. Always good to have a whip around, just in case. A charcuterie of titanite, yes, indeed. A cornucopia of titanite. Bountiful, steaming heaps of titanite. It's getting a little weird now. I'm sorry. Okay, this looks familiar. I think this is actually where you spit out on the other side of the congregation. So we are almost bringing it together here. Oh, come on. Take your lumps. Yes, so this is where the cages attack you. And the Estus soup is stored, I do believe. Somewhere around here. So this is making more sense now. Oh, that would have been great if it hit. And another cage is attacking me. I forgot about that one? Sure. Please let me sip. Please let me sip my flask. I have dietary needs. How can you not be dead? I hit you twice, I gave you the go ahead and die eyes, and yet nothing. I thought we had the signals worked out. Alright, we'll peek Estus soup. Anyone? Anyone famished? I will save it. So if I climb back up here, I should get to the congregation area. Whatever we're calling that. Ta-da! So we can go back across the bridge, or we can just head this way, since I already cleared it out. Why not? But that is very good to know. So we can skirt around to this side the normal way, or via the bonfire. I do believe the priest is down. Yes, good. So I feel like I'm missing a way to get up there. I see a lighted item. Where would the way to get up there be? Perhaps along the rooftops? Well, there's something over there. No rooftops. But let's try this. Oh, just barely. Alright. Now let's go back around. And we'll keep peeking. Aha, there's a ladder. Alright, so just at the top of the stairs. Under the bridge, got it. Alright. Let me see if it may be safe here for just a moment. Pardon me, so sorry. I will be right back with you. So sorry. I am back. I've been dealing with the most unfortunate bouts of morning nausea here these last few days. So pardon me. Him. Moving on from it now. Alright, so I think we have this side pretty well cleared out. I'm sure I'm missing a thing or two. But we got most of the pickups. So let's see what's at the end of this pathway near our second Undead Settlement bonfire. If we can survive. Just take it slow with the saw, man. I want to get on his bad side. Nope, I got on his bad side. That's the bad one. That is a very, very serrated saw that has taken me to the cusp of blood loss. Every time he manages to just skirt out of my range, magically. Okay. Nothing for me? No parting gift? I see how it is. Manners. Where have they gone? Well, Mr. Crow and friends? Mr. Friends and Crow? Whoa! Someone's shooting. Is it you? Are you shooting? I can't tell. If that's a thing. Bring out the old peepers. The old peeper tubes. Yeah, there's definitely someone up there. Interesting. Are we good? Or is this like a anyone in that area situation? Do you want me to stay back here? I'm happy to follow your instructions. I just need to know. What was that? I can't hear you. You're gonna need to... Appears he's been taking pot shots for quite a while here. Quite effectively at that. Nope, he's shooting. Now that is working quite well. As long as I stay in motion. Yikes. Should be staying in more motion. I'm gonna need to have a chat with that guy. But very, very effective. If we could just be friends, this would work out great. Okay. Gonna waste another Estus flask. Dangerously. I'm not going to try to pick up any of the items just yet. Just gonna get in here. He'll allow it. There's another guy behind me. Who I can't seem to turn the camera for. Okay. I'm just gonna breathe and cry and weep openly into my hands here for a second. Pardon me. Okay. So there's all sorts of goodies out there. And all sorts of getting impaled by great arrows. So close. Such an easy way to shatter a hip. Oh, a great scythe. Sounds effective and appropriate for a graveyard battle. Can you imagine if you and a friend were like, let's play fight, let's meet up at the graveyard, and then your friend arrived holding a scythe? And you were like, wait, you're not going to kill me, right? And your friend just didn't say anything. It was almost as though he was possessed by some sort of new spirit you've not spoken to in the past. And he just starts to walk slowly towards you, holding his scythe, and you're like, man, I thought we had an arrangement here, and he still continues not to say anything. Has that ever happened to you? Well, this is a lovely area. What with all these blooms, I'm positive that's going to lead to a boss. Imminent boss. My spidey sense is tingling. Kinda looks like it's gonna be that big tree at the end there, in fact, if I had to guess. The big tree that's breathing. Oh, perfect. It's sort of rare to find a door that opens in these early days. Alright. No hidden stairwell items. Got a priest and a small following headed this way. Da-rump da-da-da-da-dump da-dump ba-rump ba-da-da-da-dump ba-dump. Here they come. Item over there with the dogs. Oh, that's a cool detail, the clanging of the staff as he walks. He, she, they, as they walk. We figured it out. Really hard to tell after so much decay has happened. And I'm out of Estus. That's a shame. Okay. I'm gonna go back this way momentarily. Make sure I understand how those two pathways connect before I continue here. So that is the upper pathway, not connected to the bonfire. Got it. This is a very complex area. I'm just trying to figure out the actual directions of it. So if there is a bonfire here, I feel like there used to be another bonfire I had to respawn at a whole bunch of times. Is that bird just frozen in midair there? That's a funny little glitch. Don't know if that's a scrap of cloth or an actual crow who has become disillusioned with flying and quit midway. So let me go back into the sewer briefly. I want to make sure I'm not missing an important step here. I need to know how to get up into that tower to talk with the archer guy, is what I'd like to find out. Does that big rat come back every time? That would just be the thing they would do, wouldn't it? when I have no health to speak of. I forgot to sit at the bonfire, is why. Now, it's just a waste of a firebomb. I'm gonna go back and sit at the bonfire. We'll make this a lot easier once we have some Estus in our pocket. Okay. I would love to be able to clear out the little rats first, as I did last time. Is that an option? Maybe if I just fall back on this side. Oh, that's a shame. Any group of small, gnawing creatures is apparently my nemesis in this one, this time around. Used to be spearmen, now it's any group of gnawing creatures. That was very impressive and accidental. Thank you for that. Okay, yes, this is where I'd like... Aha! There's the other side of the congregation we were just fighting. There's their little train. Oh man, he is perfectly timing his attacks. And me, not so much. Come on. There we go. Katana and dogs. It's like a rock, paper, scissors loss, any way you look at it. Alright, so that way leads up to the door that I just opened. Great. Now we have access from this side, I assume. We will have to fight the priest and his friends, eventually. Let's see if I can slip in here. I'm not here. I'm hiding from you because I'm scared. I'm scared of what you might say. Okay, so I would assume the tower I'm trying to find is on my left. Over here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. So let's keep heading that way. To whatever extent we're able, with these large gentlemen in the way. 3 large pot door shielders. And they can throw it. Okay. And then they become sawmen. Interesting. No, thank you. Just say no to pot. In this particular instance. Alright. That looks like the right tower. There's a gentleman with a giant mace sitting there. Very much like to at least open this door before I die. Pardon me, sir. Your tantrum has no place here in these hallowed halls of whatever this tower is. I suggest that you leave, sir, and take your tantrum with you. Oh, there's a Katarina knight there, I'm just now noticing. Lovely to see a friend. I hope. Stop it. Alright, I'll be back for you, Onion Man. 1 second. What is this guy's deal? Hello? I like your lantern.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect.
Faceless. I'm
Heed
sure
my
I'm a little
words.
dirty.
If you've any sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the tagline of the game. Dark Souls, enough death to leave you broken time after time. Be the first
If,
on
like
your
the
block.
others, you're fool enough to play the champion, go on ahead.
Hopeless lot, like little moths fluttering towards the flame.
If, like the other, then go on.
Okay. Thank you for being so condescending. Hey now. Do you have a lady locked in a cell back here? I have some questions about what I've just seen
You
back
like
here in
poking
the
around
cell.
in cells, do you?
Yeah. Have anything to say about that?
Very genteel.
And
Taking an interest in her, have you? Well, she's a lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. After I brought her all this
people
way,
and your
got her all
stringent
ready,
demands for firekeepers.
she's beyond repair, I tell you.
Gouging out their eyes and taking their tongues and murdering them. What is wrong with all of
a
you?
lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. She's beyond repair. The woman's a
I'm gonna have to get back there, apparently. Does look like there's another staircase in. So that's something to keep in mind. Maybe we have to jump down this way at some point, or find a way down that way. Let's speak to the Onion Man first. A little bit of my blood splattered upon the cobblestones. That's good. Here's some more. Candles are very impressive. Bit of a fire hazard for my dangly fabrics, but sure. Yes. Oh.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought.
That's very well timed.
I am Siegward of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit
Hello,
of a pickle.
Siegfried.
Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower.
That's exactly what I was
Whoever it
thinking,
is,
Siegfried.
I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
It only goes down, huh? Why does it only go
goes
down, Siegfried?
With a little warming up, I've got... this with a...
Okay. So we gotta go down, and then we have to find a way to reverse it somehow. Well, let's see what's waiting for us. He specifically mentioned white birch, too. I think that might be the first veiled reference you get to that young white branch item, which you can pick as one of the starting items, I think. Yeah, one of these. So it's like a consumable item that allows you to camouflage yourself as a environmental item, like a box or something. But I think if you give one to the archer guy, he's like, oh, you're my friend now. I'll only shoot enemies. That is what I'm hoping to accomplish here. But I have no idea how to get the elevator to go up. This looks like a mistake. I see you. I see you down there, waiting for me to make this mistake. Before I die to that, let me just try sending the elevator back up normally. I'm sure this will just go back to the level it was at, but I would be remiss not to test it. Yes. Siegfried is gone. Goodbye, Siegfried. It goes back down. All right. And there is a lever, so let me try doing this, just in case. Does not look survivable to me. But worth a shot. So there must be some other lever or switch involved. I don't know about this. Looks like there's a door that I would likely die before I can open. Love to grab that, but I'm sure that's what starts this whole chain of events. Almost no damage whatsoever. Good to know. Trying the door. Oh, this is not good. Not good to be running into a brand new area with no plan. If I politely asked you not to turn into a bird, would that help things here? Would that change the outcome of this scenario? If I just politely request that you do not change into a bird? In front of my eyes? Which is something I'll not be able to forget the sight of? Okay. We're just gonna keep running into this Birdman problem here. I'm not seeing a bonfire. And I'm also not seeing any switches related to this elevator whatsoever, as though it may not, like... Now, here's the bonfire. That's very nice. I don't know why I have a hard time seeing them in this one. Maybe it's because there's no light whatsoever in these. I think there always used to be like a little burning ember of light on them. Okay, that's better. But again, I was not seeing any way over here to reverse an elevator. Not sure what they want me to do. Because it seems like to go further that way is to ignore the elevator and continue on. And that's not necessarily what I want to do. Let me check this real quick and see what I am missing. Let's try this. I tried it at the bottom, but not up here. And I think that was the wrong angle to test from. Yes, there we go. So it's one elevator with 2 platforms. When you take it down, the top one reveals itself, and that one will go up. The other one always goes down. Was that Siegward judging me on how long it took me to figure out the riddle? That's fair. Lovely view from up here. Hey, buddy. Thank you for all of your work at archery. First and foremost, I've appreciated your work in the past and up till now.
I help anytime. I help anytime.
Oh, that's very nice of
I
you.
help anytime.
I feel like maybe you just have to have it in your inventory? Whoa, what is that? There's some sort of crazy fire demon rampaging through that part of the city. I apparently haven't been there yet, or I would have remembered, I'm sure. So this is a very, very good overview of the entire area. So we came down from Lothric via Gargoyle and landed on that battlement over there. We've made our way all the way down to where it splits into 2 paths and around. That's quite lovely. So that's the church where the big tree thing is. There is a demon higher up in a platform I have not been to yet.
I help
And I
anytime.
don't know if I have done everything I need to do here. He was just like, oh yeah, you're cool, you're the one with the branch in your inventory. Or if there's actually something I need to do. He's already saying I help anytime, which makes it sound like he's going to shoot at other people and not me. But I did not do anything to deserve this. He just started saying it.
Anytime.
It's quite the impressive bow. Okay, so I'm gonna just assume that talking to him is enough. And go back down. Ah, I'm probably supposed to, like, jump off there. That's probably why he's humming. Would it be easier going up or going down? Probably going down. So it's just after that stone platform. That seemed good. Siegfried? Are you here? My love, my treasure? My sweet summer cherub? You checking out this demon thing too? I was curious as well. Siegfried, we are of one mind, you and I.
Oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried.
I know.
Thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head.
Funk.
I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
Good for you? Yes. Standing O. Standing O for Siegfried, everyone.
On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not
Yeah, you
exactly
slipped.
sure what
You slipped
happened.
off the elevator, clearly.
Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast?
I do see
I'm
that
no
humongous
coward
beast.
And I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
Sound
I could
advice,
try
I'm
talking
sure.
some sense into him. No,
I don't think you
not.
should.
He's
I
far
think you should
too
try that.
overheated. I've got to use my head and think.
Oh man, I love all the people of
I
Katarina
could
so
try
much.
talking some sense into. No, I've got.
Alright. So I'm assuming he's also telling me, by extension, you should use your head and think very carefully about how to beat a fire demon. That there may be some sort of weapon similar to the dark battle axe to use, etc., etc. I do not know what that would be, off the top of my head. I'm also wondering if he would help me in this fight, since he's sort of here and ready for it. But I don't want to mess up his quest line by killing him off unnecessarily, or anything like that. Any killing off of a person from Katarina is unacceptable. I can never remember, is Siegfried I think they all have different names. It was like Siegmeyer, wasn't it, in the original one? And then Siegfried was his daughter. I can never recall if this is like the same guy or if they all just wear the same armor. I think it's 3 different names. They're all just very similar. So I do think I want to come back to this. I don't want to risk Siegfried unnecessarily. However, I'm not exactly sure how you come back from this, is what I've been sitting here puzzling over. There is no lever to activate the elevator in here. It would likely kill me to fall, and so this may be my only actual escape, is what they're telling me. And that's just crying shame. Really is. Here we go. Too late to do anything about it now. Somebody had to make the decision, and I'm the only one in control. I'm really sorry about that. What a shame. All right. Are you coming? No? That's fair. I bet fire bombs is the right thing to use here.
You should have waited.
I did wait.
It's too late now. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
Thank you, Siegfried. Come over this way, and don't hit that old man in onion armor. Anything weird. Don't you put yourself alight. Ah, shoot, that was a bad idea. Darn. I really hope I get another chance at that with him, and that you don't have to do that the very first time. Ah, I should have rolled away from that explosion. What a shame. It was going relatively well until that one-hit kill explosion. And I'm linked to the Road of Sacrifices, sure. That may actually be better. I'm not sure. I'll have to face that guy eventually. Very lithe and flexible, dagger smith. I'm gonna call him the Lithe Dagger Smith, till further notice. Alright, so this one goes down. Please be alive, Siegfried. And then which way do I need to jump off? There it is. Lovely. He is back in his seat. I'm assuming that's good news. Let's try this one more time. Really wanted to say something that began with R there. I'm not sure why.
Whoa!
Let's try this one more time.
Well, it's too late now. I seek word of the Knights of Catarina.
It's such a shame. Okay. Well, there went about 8,000 souls down the flaming toilet. That's fair. That's fine. I'm not bitter. But now we have nothing to lose. It does seem like you can take your time. That's what I was really worried about, was that there was only one chance to do that. I don't think that's the case. We can take our time and grind up a bit, if needed. As now we have no souls to rescue. And I'm assuming if we go that way, that seems to be kind of like a secret, you'd need to figure out the elevator, etc. Most people may already go through to the church where the giant tree boss is without doing this, and I imagine if you did, you would not be able to summon Siegfried. But I'm assuming if we do that demon battle with him before we go to the church with the giant tree, he will maybe help us out. And that sounds fantastic. So, I'm not sure if we should try that one more time, or if we should go back and continue to pick up items. Let me look around briefly at my items and things. Make sure I don't have anything new to try. Oh, not really. I've got this lady to free as well, if we need grinding possibilities. Since I have no souls on the line, I'm half tempted to take the plunge. In fact, let me get just a little lighter, if that helps at all, and take the plunge. Okay. Rats. I was hoping to be empty in here. A lot of rats. This katana is not good for large groups of small guys. Take it slow. Come on. And you. A saint's talisman. this looks like the right spot. Hi there.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone?
Did that man take your eyes?
Please.
Be honest with
Whoever
me.
you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures. They never stop biting. So
That's
please,
probably the
hold out
lice.
your hand and touch me.
Yeah, that would be rude to say no to if a blind person was saying, "Please, I'm scared. Please touch me so that I know I'm safe." It would be terrible to ignore that. Yeah, sure. Hi. It's me.
Yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone just yet.
No, of course not.
Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then?
I suppose I
am
must
weak
be.
and unfit to tend the flames.
That's just
If
what the guy
I don't
outside has been
trouble
telling you.
Might I enter into your service instead?
Yes.
Oh,
There's
thank
plenty
you,
of room
sweet
for
champion.
everyone at Firelink Shrine.
I shall take my vows.
Yol of Londor just
I,
made his
Irina
way
of
there.
Karim,
Yeah, go talk to them.
solemnly swear to serve you.
Whoosh. To Firelink with you. I, the champion, decree it. Now you, sir. I found a way into your little cell. I've discovered your little secret.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
You're beyond help. I don't pity you at all. That'll sting.
Very well.
Yeah, he's gonna be thinking about
I'm
that
sick
one
of
for a
looking
while.
after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to
Egon,
you
why
for as long
don't
as
you
assure
be
the girl's
gone?
safety. And only for that long. What's the matter?
Oh, okay.
My terms are very
Kind of wasn't
simple.
expecting that for some reason. I
I'm
thought he'd be
allied
like,
to you
well,
for as
now we have
long
to
as
do
you
battle.
assure the girl's safety.
Because you freed
And
my
only
ward.
for that long.
But he's like, oh, well, if you brought her into your service, then I'll follow her into your service, as long as you protect her. Which is interesting. I wonder if that's going to lead to an imminent betrayal. But for now, I'll believe him. Sure. Alright. I wish that I still had that 8,000 souls. I'm running out of time to make much more progress here, but we could have run back to Firelink and done some level ups and bought some equipment. If only I had the coin for it. As it stands, I'm not sure. That's going up. I was hoping it would be going down. No problem. Short elevator ride away from my true goals. You go back down to the Road of Sacrifices bonfire here. I'm assuming it's likely the closest. Alright, this one goes away. There we go. I am tempted to take a few swings at this guy, since he's just right next door to the bonfire. It would be, free and easy attempts, effectively. However, I'm not sure if I can actually damage him much. Let's try it. Our brief remaining time. Frostbitten. Wonder if there's any way to use the power of frost that he possesses against the flaming demon above. It is sort of strange that they're positioned at opposite ends of the elevator. Below frost, above fire. Is this trying to tell me something easy that I'm missing? Or maybe he will just have an item for me. Always finds a way to hit me. It's the other thing that's very strange about this one as compared to the others is the enemies almost all have like a wide sweeping arc that changes and moves. Like the torso can also move and affect the swing. So it's not just dealing with the original angles you used to be dealing with. Now it's coming from all over. And I'm just quite poor at it. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to happen, or if I need a better weapon for some of these things. But I'm having fun. Getting murdered. Even with full shield up, it's just not blocking much. So yes, I think I will look for weaknesses in their defense, and likely use a better weapon here, come the next time. But it was worth a shot. Always worth a shot. When you're expendable. Calm down. He's attacking me so aggressively, it's freezing the game. Alright, one last bit of curiosity here. I want to see how many souls these bird guys are getting. $90. Well, sure. Sort of like the rusty tricycle of souls. If you gotta get down to the mailbox, I mean, it's better than nothing, but ugh, what a shame. Just gonna jump back to Firelink for a moment. I don't believe we have enough money to actually purchase anything or level up, but I want to see if anything changed here with our new friends that arrived. In my final remaining minute. Yay, there's Yol of Londor. Hello, my friend. Good to see you here.
Our champion of Ash. Welcome.
Oh, stop. I've gone bright red.
This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And
Well,
I
you
never
can't even
would
see
have
it from back here,
had you
but
not
yeah.
taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
I have no idea what that means. Draw out true strength. Does that mean you're going to give me a deep tissue massage? Or... Ah, so he sells sorceries. I think he mentioned that, but I managed to forget. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Just want to make sure we can talk to the Firekeeper. Oh, Firekeeper. There she is. Sure you don't want to sit someplace drier? I mean, we have plenty of room and plenty of hot towels. I feel bad.
Champion of Ash, welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper, but I am honored to serve you beside the bonfire.
Well, you can't even see it from here, but...
merciful.
Ah,
My gratitude lies with them and with you. I am yours now. Your wish is my command.
I command you to stay dry in this dank little corner. Okay, she sells a ring and some miracles.
Have a pleasant
Lovely.
journey, Champion of Ash. I pray
A
for
weird
your
thing to
safety.
say in a Dark Souls game. But thank you. I mean, that's painfully naive, but thank you. Have a pleasant journey. Like, yeah, okay. It's not why we're here, but sure. So, our friends have made it to Firelink. We have one road of sacrifices bonfire opened up. We have plenty of boss opportunities. Flamey, frosty, and otherwise. We are doing well. Hopefully I can find a way to get an upgraded weapon here to help our quest. And until then, stay safe. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye for now.